What's happening? Hopefully you're all well. So yeah, just to bring you another quick update. I'm just going to literally smash through this. It's probably going to be a 2-3 minute video. I'm not going to put it on YouTube. It's just going to go on Twitter. Just going to quickly run through Curve. So right, let's just pull this up. It's very, very, very interesting stuff. I think this is about to, yeah, absolutely pump, and I'm just going to show a couple of reasons why. So obviously we was expecting the top to be in. But yeah, obviously we showed two counts. We showed this, then obviously we showed this count. So A, B, C, D, E. Right, so this is obviously the second count that we showed. A, take a wick of this, come up to the 0.618, come back down, A, so A, B, C, D, E, right? Exactly what we're getting. Okay, so didn't obviously get a breakdown. So you've got wave A, wave B, wave C, wave D, wave E. Now we actually long the Pico bottom, right? What's going to be good about this trade? I'm going to obviously show you my trade, not show you my trade. I'll show you obviously the profit when we're at the high, but just on this little pump up. So let me just get the where we were speaking about it this morning. But yeah, I've just taken off my long now. It was decent profit, 2,800, literally in a few hours. So great trade, and I'm going to be risking all of the profits on a pullback before I do go to sleep. Let's have a look. Where did we mention it? Here. Right. So this is where we're looking at. So when I saw this wave A, this wave B, this wave C, this wave, so wave one, wave A, B, C, the flat, and I thought, right, if this starts pumping, gets to a 2 or 2.618, I was thinking, right, this is going to be a third wave. So we got wave one, you've literally come up to the 2.618. I'm thinking, literally, this is the top as well, in my opinion. I've literally just taken my shorts off, and I'll show you why I took my shorts off, longs off, sorry. We did actually get in here as well. Great fucking trade. Could this keep pumping and ripping? It can. That's fine. And I'm not. I'd like to say, yeah, I probably will miss out on a fair chunk of the profit. I'm risking it hard here by taking this out, but I'll show you why I've taken my long off. So we got the 2.618. Now, because we had a sideways 2, was expecting a deep 4. So what did we end up getting on? Obviously the 4. We ended up getting a bang on 0.618 retest, which is great. And then you got a massive extended fifth wave, which has come to our target of 1.618 through waves 1 through 3. So waves 1 through 3, put it to wave 2, and you get a 1.618. And that's why I've just taken my longs off, right? So you've got your 1.618. Not only that, so that's where obviously we're saying that obviously with a triangle, looking more like a triangle, chance it full sends. And then this is obviously when we started speaking about, yeah, it's good pump, break there, obviously there, and I reckon a 10 to 1 profit, 10 to 1 R, or a 15 to 1. And I do believe that. Well, I did obviously down here. And also if you put so wave 1 to 2 and go to wave 1, you've got wave 4, which back tests the base channel. This is again just giving you more evidence and concrete on why I'm expecting. And then you put wave 2, so that was wave 1 to 2, that's the base channel. Wave 4 either comes to the edge of the base channel or obviously comes to the midpoint. It did come to the edge of the base channel. Or you go wave 2 to wave 4, and then you extend that to wave 3, and you normally come obviously just shy, you hit it or you shoot through. But because we've already hit the 1.618 of wave 1s through 3, projected to wave 2, and you've obviously come up to the channel, it looks fucking great. Now, what's the go? In fact, I want to quickly show you this as well. It looks great for more. We're getting more in my opinion. So what am I doing? I'm going to wait a few hours till I go to sleep. I'd rather not. I mean, to be honest, I can probably wait the whole night and probably get a bit of a better entry, but I'm going to be risking. So I'm going to be risking 5 grand about here, wherever I can get in. Stop literally just above wave 1, and then I'll show you my projections, but it's roughly going to be around here. So it's going to be a 10 to 1. So I'm going to be risking 5 grand to potentially make 50. I say 5. It's a little bit too much in terms of I'm going over my percent. It may be 3.5/4, but it all depends. I need to sort of make a plan to it so I don't act emotionally. But yeah, so that's your wave. So you got your wave 1, your wave 2, you got your wave 1. That's wrong. So you got your wave 1, your wave 2, 1, 2, 3, third wave volume. And we did discuss this, but I mean, obviously we had two counts. I was expecting it, like I said, it looks very toppy because obviously I had a lot of wicks, but now we've come sideways. This isn't the top. We're getting the alt count that I showed in terms of obviously the triangle. And obviously even earlier as well, where is it? in terms of the triangle, yeah, here we're getting this count, so the A, the B, the C, the D, and then the E. And then obviously here as well, so a few hours ago I was expecting it to come back down, obviously come here for wave E, and then that's where we came obviously with the A, B, C, so A, B, C, and then you've come down here for wave E as well, obviously down here, and then this is confirmation. If you want to wait for a break of this and put your long here, you can. I'd rather not. I feel like my confidence is way too high on this trade. You've got massive third of the third volume. Now it's obviously a little bit more clearer. Now we've got the triangle. We did obviously mention as well here that I will be waiting for a wave 4 to get in on a triangle. But then obviously here we was saying that obviously the top's in, because I personally did think the top was in, and then was expecting A, B, C, W. Wave X comes back up here, but you can see it is obviously forming a triangle formation, and it is complete in my opinion as well. So a couple of little bits why I think that this is obviously going to keep pumping. So wave 4 normally comes to the 0.382 of wave 3. So you've got wave 1, wave 2. So it starts here, wave 3. So bring that up to there. You've come roughly, you're probably what's that? A percent? A percent, yeah. So you've got a percent, 0.95 off of the 0.382. So that looks good for obviously a wave 4. Not only that, you've obviously got your third of your third volume. Also, what is very, very interesting, I noticed this, and that's why I was expecting this to come down here. So you've got beautiful, so this is wave A. So you put your high here. I'm just going to do this. What's going on here? So from the low to the high, you hit obviously the 0.618. That's wave C of wave A. Now so that's wave A, sorry, wave B. So wave A, wave B, wave C is of wave A. So to there, and then you've got a 0.618. You're just shy of it. Sorry, yeah, you're just shy of it. So wave A, wave B, wave C, just shy of it. That's perfect. Then you've got waves. So wave A, wave B, wave C is just shy of wave A and wave D. So you use wave B, 0.618, tap the 0.618. That was there. And then obviously this as well, 0.618, and that is why we longed. Once I saw this little pop up, I did take a decent. It wasn't too much, 150k contracts, but we made a few grand. But yeah, I will be longing heavily. Everything looks absolutely great for a wave 4. Could this fail and could I lose obviously a good few grand? Yeah, I could, but obviously we've made around 22, 25 now because of the 3 grand earlier, 25 obviously on these recent pumps higher. So obviously it does look good in terms of continuation in my opinion. You've got your sideways range and triangle. You've obviously 0.618. This market CRV. Sorry, I'm speaking very quick. I just don't really have much time. This is being very rushed, but I just thought I'd bring you guys it out because I thought you'd obviously appreciate me bringing this video out. If a few of you want to jump on this as well, it's up to you, but do it at your own risk. Don't fucking be a little bitch and cry to me if you fuck up. So A, B, C, D, E. Now, what is very interesting as well is, sorry, not what I keep saying interesting. Can it fuck up? Yes, if we break this low. Confirmation there. If you want to wait for confirmation and have a buy there with your stop below there, you're more than welcome. But I'm going to be jumping in here and probably trying to get a 10 to 1 risk reward just because I'm very confident in the trade setup. It looks great. And then a lot of it just looks absolutely great. Normally I don't like it when you see like your wave 3 has bust through, but then your wave 4 has actually come out of the wave 4 channel. But to be honest, like because you had a running flat, it's probably what's caused the sideways. You needed a little bit of this is probably I'd like to say accumulation / distribution, to be honest. I think the next leg up is going to be more distribution. This is literally going to fly up, by the way, and it will shoot straight back down because it's got a triangle. So if you think you're going to be staying in here and we're just going to keep going, just watch yourself because we are going to be flying straight back down because it's finishing of a triangle. Now, projections. So, and obviously where we're expecting this to go. So what you want to see is you've already hit the 1.618. So that's not that. That negates that. 2 or 2.618. Now, am I expecting a 2.618? No, if this is distribution as opposed to accumulation, which probably it is, I'm not expecting it to have another, what's that, 30%? 18%. No, I'm not expecting it to have another 18%. I'm only going to expect it to have another 8%. And I'll show you why. So just leave both of them in. So that is a projection of this wave. So we'll change the color. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, it's down here. Is it down here? Yeah. So change that. Is that the third? Yeah, third. Yeah, beautiful. So that is of this. So wave 1 to wave 2, you got your 2 or 2.618, which is normally what happens in a running flat, right? And then also what you've got is your wave 1 here, right? Wave 1, project that to here. Does it come to the 1? It doesn't come to the 1. No, what about 6? Yeah, 0.618. So 0.618 of wave 1, right? So that's obviously we're creating a Fibonacci cluster, right? So 0.618 of wave 1. Let me just add these in as well. 1 second. So that's of wave 1, right? Wave 1 through 3. So we're using this impulse now, not just this. Wave 1 through 3, not the 0.618, well, no, 0.382. We're just creating obviously a Fibonacci cluster. If you want to do this is probably the best in terms of trying to pick tops, apart from a 1-to-1 of wave 1, which would obviously be up, where was it? Was it this? Yeah, wave 1. So that would actually be what I would normally use, but to be honest, you don't really have that much of a Fibonacci cluster, and I can't see it getting that high. So it obviously comes here. Ooh, looks like we are keeping pumping. So if we do break this high, then I will be getting in. But yeah, I did take the longs off. But yeah, if we do break this high, then yeah, I will be getting in. I won't be waiting, in my opinion. But right, so where are we? But I do think we're due just a little bit of a retest and a little bit of a pullback before obviously we continue. Bit of a risky move, taking the trade off, but I'd prefer to take profit, get back in a little bit lower and use pretty much all that profit and a little bit more to obviously keep obviously adding to it and stuff. So yeah, 0.32. So this is called a golden section. So you get the full impulse. So from here, 3, and then you put the 0.618 to where wave 4 finishes. And then obviously this is where it comes up to, this wave 1. So as you can see now, we've got a good Fibonacci cluster here around this region, which is marking a lot of stuff in terms of there being a top. And what I like to do is just add a little bit to the bottom and a little bit to the top as well. So probably going about here. And then what you can do as well, if you wanted, I mean, it's again like you don't have to get this technical, but I do like to trend-based fib time. You wave 1, project that to wave 2. 2.618, no, it comes off, so we'll take that off. That's fine. Yeah, sack the trend-based fib time off, and then yeah, that's probably it. Yeah, this is probably where we're about to come to, in my opinion. And then you can also put your wave 2 to wave 4, and then we're probably going to meet the midpoint. So you're probably going to be looking at somewhere around maybe this region. It could be. Maybe we should have done this before I did take the trade off. But yeah, I will be adding the second we break this. I will obviously be adding to the trade, and I will not be checking the chart tonight. When I do go heavily, I don't like to look at charts too much, just because it can just be a little bit emotionally. Sorry, you can do stuff emotionally. But yeah, you're probably going to come to the midpoint. So maybe this overshoots and comes a little bit higher. Obviously, all depends, but where's I can just use this. So maybe you get a wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, you get a wave 4, then you get a wave 5, come up to around the midpoint up here, and then obviously that's where you've got your wave 3, and then you might do another triangle, and then you've got one last leg to the upside. But yeah, everything looks great. So that's that. I'm going to get rid of, I'll probably keep all these levels in, to be honest, just to keep them there. 0.382 of wave 3, 0.618 of 2.0, and then obviously the golden section. So everything meets here. So yeah, you're probably looking at a top at around 0.5660. I'm just going to jump on the 3-minute and just have a look at this. Yeah, it's interesting. No, you've ended up getting a 2.0 multiple. And did you overshoot the channel? Yeah, you actually did. You've come up to the channel. So yeah, this is probably, I'd probably say this is where you, oh no, wait, let me take that off. So you've got an overshoot of that channel. So yeah, I think that this is obviously your top now. Okay, so now, yeah, we actually had it on log before, but I reckon this is probably where your tops come in. Or it could go sideways and shoot up a little bit more. You could even get a 2.618 and come up here and then come back down and you've got a real overshoot. You could even grind roughly around this channel. This keeps coming up. Sorry, we'll get rid of this. In fact, you know what? Why don't I just make it easy for you? Why don't I just do that? And then why don't I just do this? So if that's not the top, what we're probably going to do is probably just range sideways a little bit. And then you've just going to have one last push, bust through this channel, comes to 2.618, and then come back down, in my opinion, and you've had a really large extended fifth wave there. I don't think that this is going to keep. I do think that we're going to have a wave. We need a wave two because I don't think it's just going to erupt. I think with the time that this has taken, if obviously you go on the time, look, this wave one's taken one. I mean, if it is extended, then this literally could just rip, come back down, rip, and literally bust through all these. But oh, that was on the fib. That's interesting. That is interesting. That was actually on log. I had that on log. Could be a little bit less then, or it could be 2.618. It could be coming up here. Is that a one? What about this? 0.618. Interesting. Interesting. We'll go with the log anyway. We'll go with log. We will. We'll go with. Yeah, we'll go with this. You've got the best Fibonacci cluster. All right. But yeah, could this keep just ripping to the upside? Yeah, it could, but I do think that we could just come back down, make a wave two, and then, yeah, just keep sort of coming up like this. That's what I'm expecting. All right. But yeah, anyway, just wanted to sort of let you know. And then, like I said, it's going to be a sharp knockback, come to your wave four, and then, yeah, obviously one last push. But yeah, everything looks fucking brilliant in my opinion. But yeah, anyway, so peace. Yeah, I won't be able to speak to any of you for probably. Well, I will have a little look on Twitter, but I'm going to be away for a few days, so I just wanted to make just this very quick, informative video. I might even put it on YouTube, to be honest, and make it sort of educational. Do you know what? Fuck it. Yeah, I will. But if you can like, comment, subscribe, share it about. Hopefully yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it. But that's what I'm expecting. So yeah, peace.